smoking with you, the whole shebang.
We're at home. We got to do it big, you know what I mean?
Well, thank you so much for coming here to the show. Now, Roman, you and King Corbin, fresh off of a busy Royal Rumble, you and King Corbin got out to Miami a little bit early and got to have a little bit of fun on the other side of the microphone at Super Bowl week's opening night.
We are here at the Super Bowl opening night. I'm so excited to be here. Get to it. Let's interview some players and get down to the nitty-gritty.
The king is in the building. They will bow down. They will get out of my way. Let's get this thing rocking. If the entire roster was involved in a Royal Rumble, who is winning?
Man,
Who takes it home?
who takes it home?
Who'll be the winner?
I say Pat, man, because Pat gonna sit in the corner and let everybody get weak.
I think Chris Jones.
Gotta be Kittle. You're taking Sherm right out the gate, okay?
I'll give it to Sherm, Anthony Sherman.
Now, a lot of guys picked you to win. I was like, head down, eyes closed.
I'm winning. That's
You're
no
taking it home,
question.
right?
Yeah, I'm taking it home.
Okay.
I'm not giving it to Sherm. That's too much of an ego boost for him. Kid, Stone Cold Kid.
Yeah.
I got to go George.
Yep.
Oh, George?
Yeah. Okay, now we're taking a selfie. Hey!
Who would be the first one to get thrown out the ring?
Maybe Jimmy. Toss him out real quick.
I think we'd throw Jimmy out first.
Got to get him out, right?
Yeah.
Protect him. Ain't that nice, no?
No, bullying.
Like, who are you getting rid of first just to rub it in their face?
Oh, I'm getting rid of Pat. No question.
One of the kickers, right? Or the punter.
I'm going to go with Colquitt. He's old.
Okay. A lot of them have picked you as going out first.
I need the list, and I'll say beware of the left leg. This is coming for your face.
I want to say to all of you, get refunds on your tickets and go back to San Francisco because the Kansas City Chiefs are bringing it home. Kansas City Chiefs.
Well, that was great and all. You trying to steal my job? You taking my gig?
Hey, I'm just trying to expand here, trying to learn some new stuff, you know?
Fair
It's
enough.
fun.
Yeah, amazing. Very cool. Have you had fun so far out here in Miami?
Oh, God, yeah. It's been electric. You know, the Super Bowl, it's a lot like WrestleMania. It takes over a city, it takes over a market, and it does so much for it. So it's been fun to be a part of it.
Well, this past Sunday at Royal Rumble, you essentially pulled double duty, kind of being able to open up Royal Rumble and essentially close it. But how different was that for you, considering last year missing the Royal Rumble in your battle with leukemia?
It was just such a great story for me. You know, it's such a blessing just to be here, to be healthy, you know, just feeling good. You know, that's always such a blessing. And sometimes you can take your eye off the ball and you can get distracted, but the little things kind of, you know, can add up and make that big picture. So to be a part of Royal Rumble, to be healthy, to be in there participating, to be, you know, a part of the show, not only just a part of the show, but to be in that double duty role, to have that responsibility, not only to start the show off, but then to close it and then make that moment to be able to put Drew to the next level and get him to that win, get him to WrestleMania. I take a lot of pride in that, and especially for a guy like Drew McIntyre. He's busted his ass. He's really worked, you know, hard, and he made his way back, and great. And then as soon as you step to the back, you get cold. Everything gets stiff, you know, and it's I'm not getting any younger, so I mean you have to really, you know, get back into it. But it's such a big opportunity. It's such a great responsibility to be in that role. You guys know it. I mean, to be in that position to give back to all the equity that's been put into me, all the investment that's been put into me. It's for these moments like this. So I couldn't be prouder.
To be the guy.
Always been the guy. Always. It'll never change. It'll never change.
Well, I give props to you for that hard work because, you know, when you go into a Rumble match, you're in there for a long period of time. You see, Booker and I are usually less than a minute, so it's easy. It's an easy night for us. We're throwing up really quick.
I'm gonna graduate to that. Yeah.
As far as your match with Corbin went, how integral was it? How cool was it that you had the entire baseball stadium to use for the match?
Oh, I mean, you guys know the environment can change everything. The atmosphere is key, and so to be in a baseball stadium, it's different than just our standard hockey, basketball arena. That Civic Center field, that's perfect circle. So it had all different types of pockets. It was a different setup. And I just really enjoyed to be able to walk around it and just get a feel for it. I'm sorry, what did you say?
I said porta potties.
What do you think about that, Corbin? Porta potties, right, buddy? He's lucky nobody used that one.
Honestly, I was waiting for that. So, Roman, sports entertainment is often used as such an escape from the outside world. You know, obviously we got the news about Kobe Bryant a few hours just before the Royal Rumble. What did it feel like backstage? I mean, did it feel like you guys were putting on a show to sort of help take people's minds off of what had happened?
It was heavy. I think we all went through it together. I think the world felt, you know, just the magnitude of the loss, and just everybody. I mean, it was just such a tragic. As the Lakers fan, I watched Kobe through his entire career. I mean, I think anyone around my age, this generation, we all did. So it was just so sad to see a fellow performer, entertainer in his own right, you know, through sports, to you know, have that happen. But we all, you know, we all took it upon ourselves to use that moment to be grateful for what we have, to be appreciative for what we have, but we know we have a job to do. We know we got to move forward, tuck those feelings where we need, and move on to put on a show and create that escapism and create that distraction so we can keep moving forward and go on about our business. But man, it was so tough. I mean, already for me, it was a lot of emotions, just being able to come back and being in it compared to last year. And then you add that on, it was such an emotional day. And my heart goes out to all the families involved, everyone dealing with this tragedy. We are praying for you, thinking about you, and may God be with you.
Oh, Roman, yeah. Thank you so much for coming out to join us, and you're going to stick around with us for a little bit, yeah?
You're the boss. You said so, right?
All right. That's right. That's right. So Becky Lynch and Bayley walked out of the Royal Rumble with their Raw and SmackDown Women's titles still in tow. But what is next for the two champions? Keep here to find out where we think that they should go. Oh my gosh, still have goosebumps. Watch that entrance video like 1,000 times. So guys, there is no better topic for our main event. His career was thought to be over almost a decade ago, but Edge's return Sunday night proved you can never give up on your dreams. Now, Christian, I know that you got to spend some time with Edge in Houston on Sunday. How amazing of a moment was that for you guys?
That was all right.
Classic.
Now, in all seriousness, listen, WWE is about creating moments that will stand the test of time. Now, you think back to when Edge had to retire because of his neck injury. It's an unforgettable moment. Now, you multiply, look, this is much bigger than that. This is huge. This is unheard of for somebody to come back from this type of injury after 9 years off in the ring, you know? And as a performer, those thoughts always creep into your mind when you've been away for that long. Can I still do this at the level that I did before? Because you don't want to come back at any less than that.
Sure.
So when I talked to him after, I was like, how did it feel out there? And he's like, man, I was really nervous. And just to put that in perspective, I was the one that always got nervous in our team. He was always the one calming me down. He had nerves of steel. So for him to say that, that just shows you how big of a moment this was for him and the WWE Universe. I mean, what else can you say about it? It was huge. It'll be remembered forever.
I'm not over it. I will not get over it. It was incredible. Roman, how was it for you? I mean, you were out there in that match with him. I mean, for you to walk out there and have those moments with Edge, did you ever think that would ever happen in your career?
I was in the middle of the storm with him. You know, it was phenomenal. No, I never did. And I've always been a huge fan. I read his book back in the day, saw the things that he had to go through, the adversities that he faced, the injuries and everything. Just so inspiring. God, I mean, just on that night, just what I was talking about before, just everything for me, my story, just being there, I know he felt that same emotion, just so proud to be there, so proud to participate, to be on that team, to be out there performing for the crowd, it's a blessing to be out there, to be healthy enough to be out there. I mean, it is God sent, man.
And to go a step further with that, you know, when talking to him before he came back, you know, his mindset's already like this. He's like, man, I can get in the ring with Roman Reigns. I can get in the ring with Seth Rollins, with AJ Styles, with Aleister Black. All of these superstars that he's never had a chance. Dream matches, you know. Fans, WWE Universe always talking about dream matches. These are legit dream matches, you know. So, I mean, the sky's the limit from here, I think.
That moment between Edge and AJ Styles nose to nose was like, oh my God. Like, I don't think anyone would have thought that we would ever be lucky enough to see that in WWE. Book, you got to call it. How was it for you?
I mean, it was awesome. It was awesome to see Edge back, you know. I mean, the crowd, you know, pandemonium. You know, but they say, you know, time off is your worst enemy for an athlete. Before Edge, I really think that 9 years gave that type of an injury to mend and then heal and come back for the universe to actually get a chance to see Edge leave the business the way he want to leave it on his own terms. So big ups to the Edge. Yeah,
Roman, what was the vibe like in the locker room once everyone realized, oh my God, Edge is back in WWE? And what were kind of some of the boys saying about that?
Well, just what Christian said, just those mad, like he's thinking about working with us, wrestling us. We're thinking everybody's, you know what I mean? He's only one man, but everybody wants a piece. So since, you know, I am who I am, I'm going to go and get dibs.
Everybody wants to rub.
If he's going anywhere, bring it here, baby. But man, it was just so good to see him out there. I mean, and he looked good. He looked great. I mean, there was a moment I think Randy actually said it in the ring. You can read his lips, but but he felt good. He was hitting hard, so that he's strong. That's great. I mean,
you know what? You won't say this, but I'll say it. You're regarded as a locker room leader. Now, Edge coming back into the locker room, what does that mean?
Yeah, I mean, the more the merrier, man. I mean, I think, you know, if we can continue to keep this tradition and this culture, someone like Edge, a champion, another locker room leader, a tenured guy, an experienced man, a father, a good man, you can't go wrong with having that in your locker room. So please, come on in and help out, brother.
Yeah, just back. Oh, my God. I cannot believe that happened. Unbelievable. So we cannot wait to see it.
Hey, guys, wait a minute. Wait 1 second. Wait 1 second. I got a big surprise for you guys. It's someone's birthday that's in the WWE family. The boss's birthday is today. Hey, guys, give it up for the boss, Rick Ross, right here. Get up, Rick. Get up, Rick Ross. It's his birthday today. Give it up for him, y'all. Come on. Give it up for Rick. That's my homie.
Starts at 1 p.m. Eastern on Fox. All right, so Roman, first of all, thank you for sticking around here, but seems like you might have some words here to pump up the 49ers. Let's give them a little bit of love. Tell them what you think.
Hey, it's very simple. No, I want to take this time to actually congratulate the Chiefs. It's been a phenomenal year, but this is where it ends, man. You had a great year, a great offense, defense a little bit, but we're a three-phase team. We got something going on in the Bay out there. We got a different culture, baby. It's the Niners gang. It's the Niners gang. 3 phases of football. We'll get you on offense, defense, or special teams, baby. We're going to come out on Sunday. We're going to hit you in the mouth, Mahomes. You ain't going to just sit in that pocket. You're going to have to move around, but it ain't the Titans, baby. We got speed on D. It's going down in Miami, baby. Niner gang forever. Be legendary. Quest for 6. It's going down. We're tired of wearing rings on just one hand. We're about to go to the other one, baby. Kofi. We're coming for it, baby. Patriots. Hey, America's original team, baby. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Chiefs, you done, baby. Hey, yeah.
Ooh, I got you.
Yeah, protect me.
Done and done. I like that. That was confidence. That was confidence.
Chiefs, I love you, but
very aggressive.
It is what it is.
It needs to be. This is Super Bowl. You can't just half-ass it. You got to go in 100%. Huge thanks to Roman Reigns for being a part of our very special WWE Backstage here in Miami. Also, thanks to Greg Caliendo and the New Day for joining us. See you guys next week. Do not forget Super Bowl 54. Coverage kicks off at 1 p.m. Eastern.